Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. We are back with Goods Dragoon Guard, and we're prepared to go into our next mission. We did just come back, make some repairs after picking ourselves up a little bit of money and grabbing this wonderful Battlemaster hero mech. Very excited to take this bad boy out for a spin. So what we're going to do, and I've already kind of looked around the map a little bit before we started, there's all these different conflict zones, and they have different costs for repairs and different time durations. So I wanted the 55% cost one, but instead we are going to go for the 65% cost one. The main reason why is because the travel time to get down here is going to cost us way too much money, and we're actually really tight on C-bills right now because we did just spend a lot. So we're going to go to Nagaki here, which has a high reward quest. It is a level 9 cluster with 65% increased cost for repairs, so we may be able to stick around a little bit longer in this cluster. Even if we can't, though, we can easily bounce out to this industrial area and make repairs there. So we're going to pop over there. It's going to cost us 150k and about 27 days. We do have to make payroll in 33 days, which means that we need to take a mission here right now. This is for House Merrick, which is good. That's what we want. Let's see. Why do I not see contracts here? Okay. This is supposed to have a high reward mission, but I see no contracts. Interesting. That's strange. High reward quest. But I don't see it anywhere. And I could just be missing something here, but increase your reputation. Oh, it's not that one. Is it this one? This is the stress call. Potentially. Destabilization. Anonymous incoming message. We represent a wealthy group of concerned citizens. This will actually reward us with a quick draw, which is pretty nice in all honesty because the quick draw has a good armament in its torsos. There is some armament in the arms too, but it's not too bad. I'm assuming that it's one of these two right here. I'm going to go ahead and accept destabilization. There we go. That's it. That's it. Interesting. I'm not sure what group that is for, but it is a demo mission of difficulty 70. This is going to be kind of intense. This is for House Merrick. No, the target is House Merrick. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It is a high reward mission, though, and we could definitely use the payout. Oh, we're going to lose rep with House Merrick if we do this, though. Maybe not worth. Maybe not worth at the moment. I think what we'll do is instead we'll grab this distress call mission, see where that takes us, and pop onto our star map and see if maybe we can find the location for that. That looks like it's, yeah, it's way down here. We're not going to go down there. Instead, what I think we'll do is we'll just look for maybe a series of missions. There's a 2 multiple mission operation here. Let's pop over there and do that one. Going to be 50k and another 13 days travel time, which does mean we had to make payroll. So we've got to, this area's missions are succeed or fail for our entire company, because we're about to go bankrupt in 83 days. I like how it said there were 2 of these, and I thought that meant that the missions were multi-mission 2, but they're actually multi-mission 3. So that's going to be interesting. This is the lower difficulty one, which at the current time I will gladly accept. So we will get additional salvage shares here. We'll get slightly additional C-bill payout and slightly additional damage coverage. I'm going to go 3 points of damage coverage because we almost always take damage on missions now. Ooh, these are actually pretty good. These are actually pretty good for what we're trying to do. Demo, defense, demo. I'm actually okay with that. Defense, we're going to actually get some value out of our salvage shares. I'm going to go for 18. That seems like a good number. And then we'll also go for a little bit of C-bill payout here. That takes the best advantage of our 50% gain there. Tonnage limit is 270 tons. So the Battlemaster is still not ready. It should be ready soon, though. So we get 270 tons, and this is a demo mission. So I'm largely tempted to just go in solo with our Locust, as we've done in the past, and get some value out of that. That could actually work here, but it might not. So now we have the tough decision of, do we go in with a full team and try to demo right, or do we go in with the Locust and just try to rush everything? I think, in the interest of making more C-bills, we're going to at least try to rush it. Now, obviously, if this doesn't work the first time, I'll come back out. We'll switch to bringing a full squad. but I think we're going to at least try to rush it here. Alright, you guys ready for this? This is going to be intense. If we succeed at this, though, if we succeed at this and we rush it with just the Locust, we save all of our mechs for future missions in the chain. That alone makes it worth it to try. Alrighty, let's go. Do we only have one demo site? Awesome. Okay, one demo site. It's right in front of us. All we gotta do is weave in our little light mech here and try to get as much damage in as possible. We do have flamers and machine guns, and they're a high tier machine gun as well as a slightly higher tier than 0 flamer, which means that we can kind of punch through walls if we need to, which is great. I'm weaving, obviously, to try to avoid enemy fire here a little bit. We don't really have a lot of cover on this map. This map doesn't really provide any cover for us so far, which is unfortunate in and of itself, but not the end of the world. As long as we keep moving and we don't get hit too hard here, we're going to be fine. We did take a slight hit to the leg there, but it looked like it was a laser that just kind of grazed us. So not the end of the world. There is a little bit of a hill over here that we can kind of roundabout before we hit the actual site. So I'm going to use that to try to give us a little bit of cover. Of course, we do have the issue of these helicopters up here. Those are the hardest things to avoid when you're doing this light mech rush style of demo. That being said, I think we're going to be okay. I think we got this. Let's go. Alright, so far this is pretty nice. We did get slowed down going into this building. That's not ideal. Let's kind of wrap around here. Oh wow, this is an interesting map. The good news is it has a lot of different stuff for us to shoot. It's actually super dark, and it makes it kind of hard to see where stuff is, so I'm getting kind of caught up on things that I shouldn't be getting caught up on. And the view also seems very, very zoomed in for some reason. We're not used to it being this tight. I can't see very well, and it may just be because it's dark out that I'm having trouble seeing. I guess I could switch to, like, night vision or something. Maybe we'll try that at another time. I'm not going to do it right now when everybody's shooting at me. But not being able to see these buildings and stuff is not helping. Oof. Yeah. This is problematic. Oh, that's a big boy. We don't want to be shooting at the big boy. We just want to be going through and hitting as much of these buildings as we can. Yeah, it's nuts. I can hardly kind of make out the buildings and things that we're shooting. I'm literally just kind of running around, pulling the trigger and hoping for the best. We are at 52% damage on the defense target, and we are wide out in the open now, which is not ideal. That's not what we want. We should probably actually head to the outside of the city, if at all possible. Yeah, that's better. Get to the outside, kind of poke at the outer wall a little bit to get us some extra damage here. We only need 30% more. We're not in great shape here, but with only 30% more required, we're not in unwinnable shape. We still have armor on all of our limbs. We haven't lost anything yet. We're able to just burn down these outer walls for a good percentage of damage right here. Okay, now we're lacking armor on our center torso and our legs. Obviously, there are big mechs in front of us that are problematic. 8%, guys. We can do this. We can do this. Let's just keep on burning and hoping for the best. And we're out. Alright, so now as long as we don't get slowed down here, we can get out and we're okay. I do need to find our extract, though. Oh boy. Of course the extract is on the opposite side of where we're at. So we're just going to weave here. We're going to show people the side that doesn't have the armor blown off the leg. And just keep going. We are going to weave as much as we can to try to reduce damage. And all we have to do is make it 500 meters. We can do this. We can do this. As long as we don't lose our right leg or our center torso, we are out of here. Ooh, and they are right behind us, which means the center torso is a bigger concern to me. Okay, okay, we're gonna make it. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That was crazy. We made that without even being able to see. That was nuts. Demo rush, though, folks. Demo rush. That just saved us a ton of money. Like, we can't have suffered enough damage to even scratch the payout for our insurance on that one. Alright, so loot here isn't going to be great. That's to be expected. We're not really fighting. We'll just take everything because we can. Damage taken was 44k. Our damage coverage was 654k, so that is a massive net gain. Massive net gain. We basically lost nothing there and just gained 1 million C-bills. I am happy with that. 12 days time has elapsed as well, which means that when we start this next mission, we'll have access to our Battle Master. We did get paid, so that means that when we hit our next payday, we will survive. Let's go ahead and drop that. So the next mission, I know it says it like, I always get confused about where it says this. Where does it show? It's defense. That's what that shield symbol means. Okay. There we go. View contract. That's what it is. Yeah, this is a defense mission. It is at night, so we're going to have to deal with having trouble seeing a little bit again. That's not too bad, though. Like, I just need to figure out where the night vision key thing is, and I think that'll make all the difference in the world for that. So we're going to go ahead and bring Freeman. We are going to bring Coates, and we're going to bring Boyles. Alright, seems good. We don't really have any other options anyway, so of course we're going to bring all of them. For our mech, with us leading the squad, we're probably going to take out the Firestarter, even though I would love to take out the Battlemaster. It's not fixed yet, so we're going to wait, obviously. We do have the Quick Draw available now, which isn't a terrible mech to bring out either. We have the Thunderbolt, a lot less reliance on the arms in the Thunderbolt. It does have a large laser in the right arm, though, so kind of want to be careful there. I'll take the Firestarter just because it's a great mech to lead a squad in. Freeman will probably put into something lighter as well, like his Jenner. He just does better in light mechs. I keep wanting to say frames because I've been playing Warframe so much. Mechs, frames, they're all the same, right, guys? Robot things that kick butt. Okay, so Coates here is a specialist in lasers and missiles, not too great with ballistics, not too great with armor, but he has solid evasion and heat management. So we don't want to put him in something super heavy. And we don't want to put him in something with projectiles. I feel like this is a good option for him, actually. The Quick Draw seems like a good take. The speed on it could be a lot higher. It's not a high-speed mech at all. Ooh, the Archer, though, is actually kind of up to snuff for him. The speed on that's pretty good. The Quick Draw is actually faster. I was looking at firepower, not speed. We'll put him in the Quick Draw, that's fine. And then we have a lot of tonnage here. We have 140 tons, so we could actually go a little bit heavier maybe with Freeman's. Let's put Freeman in... What can you not damage profusely? Actually, we might put Freeman in the Quick Draw, put him in the Archer, and then put Boyles, who is a specialist in more armored units that use lasers and whatever else. We can put into something a little heavier that uses lasers and whatever else. So we could go with the Thunderbolt for her. That might be under tonnage there. That is actually under tonnage by quite a bit. The other thing we could do is we could go from using a light mech for us to something a little bit heavier like this Crab. That seems okay. We're still way under tonnage though, so we've got 60 there, 70 there, and then 65 there. Wow, this is crazy. We really need some heavy mechs to come in here. I guess yeah, there we go. Cyclops does it. That'll do it right there, folks. This is a 50-tonner. I wonder if there's another 50-tonner we happen to have around that might do the job as well. The Crab's not bad. It's just all of its weapons are on the arm. Oh, there we go, guys. There we go. All of its weapons are on the torso, so it's basically the same thing, but I love me the Hunchy, so we're going to take the Hunch Star out. This should be fine. Honestly, though, the Hunch Star is a really bad mech to lead a squad with. It'll be okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Here we go. We will make it work, guys. The range is the biggest issue with the Hunchback. Like, if it had better range on its weapons so that you could not have to actually, like, move forward and engage on people to hit them, that would be perfect. But our range is very, very limited here. We can hit to about 500 meters with a slight reduction in damage. And, of course, it started us out facing the wrong direction. This is night, so I would like to kind of figure out what key is our night vision here. I should know this, to be honest. That is not it. That is not night vision. Hold on, let me check our key bindings here real quick. Controls. Where is night vision plus? Free throttle, don't care about that. Toggle throttle decay. Move at formation speed is G. That's something I should actually use. Alright, where is... night vision, show battle grid, toggle heat override, toggle night vision, it's N. Okay. Oh, and there was arm locks too. I should actually look at that because I always struggle with that. What is arm locks here? So N is night vision, which makes sense. I guess I should have just kind of figured that. And then arm locks is Z. That does not make sense. That's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault that arm locks is on a key that makes no sense. Okay, and if we hold G, we move at formation speed. So that seems good. Oh, that's way better. Look at everybody is moving as a unit when we move at formation speed. It's weird that it's on a key you have to hold, though. I wonder if just tapping it does it? It seems like it does. Tapping it seems to tell everyone to move at formation speed. I really like that, actually. That's pretty good. This is defense, though, so we do want to make sure that we're setting people up in good points to kind of cover the site. For example, I might have our Cyclops hang out, like, right here. Let's go F4 and then tell it to go to that location right there. Alright, so our Cyclops should be in position to watch one corner. I'm going to go ahead and have our Archer watch another corner. And it'll probably be the opposite one. So like over here. There we go. Lovely. And now we're just going to engage on these enemies. Now I do want to turn here a little bit because I'm showing the wrong side. Goodbye. Hunch Star away. Oh man, we didn't even light him up with everything either. That wasn't even an alpha strike when we took that first guy out. Oh, that was an alpha strike. That was a huge waste, though. I really shouldn't have been alpha striking that thing. Now this mech over here, that's alpha strike bait. Can we get these tanks, guys? Can we get these tanks? We don't need these tanks harassing. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Our squad is doing great right now. Alright, additional bogeys should be entering. I'm not sure where. I don't see a dropship coming in. Ah, there we go. There's a Scorpion light tank with an AC-5 machine gun over here. It's gone, though. Everything is gone. You gotta love when you just see stuff disappear from the scope like that. That's always great. This is a Javelin, so if we can actually get a good shot... It's gone? Yeah, that's what I expected to happen. Can we get some air support here? There we go. Alright, there's a Cicada over here that needs to be dealt with. How is our defense target's health 66% already? We're killing stuff as soon as it appears on the map. Like, I'm not sure how they're doing all this damage. Oh, we're way too far out of range to hit that, I think. Come on, guys. Help me out here. Alright, air support is down. Ooh, wrong side showing here. Wrong side showing, but that's okay. The mechs that are left are not very threatening. That guy's gone. Can we get that fire starter, please? That fire starter is actually a threat to the target site. Alright, it was a threat to the target site. Lots of things coming in from this side. Our defense target's health is still pretty reasonable here, but like, it is taking way too much damage way too quickly. And I don't know why. Like, we're killing everything as soon as it shows up on the map. There's really no reason for it to be taking that much damage. Trying to take that tank out there so that it can't be doing damage while we're fighting the mechs. There we go. And then back here in the backfield, we have a Marauder. Oh, that's not fun. Trying to take that shoulder off of that Orion so that he has less firepower available. His center torso is about to go anyway, though. Alright, Orion's down. Let's get this Marauder, folks. Oof, lots of damage to his left side torso there. Doesn't look like a lot of his weapons are on that side, though, so I may be targeting the wrong area here. But, I mean, it's okay. He's about to lose both of his side torsos, so... One side torso gone. Alright, Marauder's down. Wow, we're at 45% on the target here, and we've been slaughtering everything that's come in. Just slaughtering everything that's come in. Everybody's health is at good levels. I don't understand how that site took so much damage so fast. Alright, come on, guys. Get these targets. Ooh, that's an archer. That is problematic. So we're going to want to get inside that archer's minimum range for his lerms so that he can't really do anything with them. And then we're going to want to take him out as quickly as we possibly can to protect our other allies. I'm actually going to go for headshot on this. There we go. His head is just such a static target that there's no reason not to headshot it. Alright, that tank is down. Can we get the other tank, please, guys? And also the air support. Air support's gone. Alright, I don't know what this even is, but it's about to go down. It's a quick draw. But it's seen better draws. Okay, so we didn't keep it above 40%, which is annoying, but whatever. Not super worried about it. Alright, there we go.
Well done.
We let it go just under 40%. I'm not super worried about that, though. Like, it was taking a ridiculous amount of damage for what seemed like no reason. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Like, I was watching that, and I was like, man, we were killing stuff like lickety-split-snap, just like super quick, and that site was taking ridiculous damage. It's almost like they were shooting themselves. Oh, guys. Why didn't I take more salvage? Oh, I could have had a Marauder if I took just a few more points of salvage. Sad times. Okay, I wasn't expecting a Marauder as an option, so instead what I'll do is I'll take this quick draw here, because it is a high-value mech. I almost said frame again. I've really... This is how you know I play too much Warframe. Let's see. So, AC-10 Burst Fire seems great. Tier 2. Can't take it, though, too many salvage shares. I've got 2 shares left, so I can't really take much of anything. Now, that is provided that we take the quick draw. If instead we opt to take the Cicada, we have 5 points left, so we can actually take one of these as well. And I'm not opposed to that. The quick draw does give us more ability to sort of sell, but we already own this particular mech, so we don't need it. I think that's fine. I think that's fine, and then we also have 1 point left, and I'll use that to get a tier 3 machine gun, because why not? Lovely. Look at those damages, guys. This is a payday right here. Sure, we didn't meet that secondary, but honestly, who cares? They don't pay us enough to meet the secondaries. Okay, well, they did pay us enough this time, but don't tell them that. So this is where it's going to get interesting. This is the last mission in the chain. It is a demo mission, and we no longer have our sort of go-to demo mech ready to roll, and that is our Locust. Oh, wait, we do, or don't we? Like, why don't I see the Locust in our lineup? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, the Locust is still pretty tore up. Like, it's seen better days. So without the Locust sort of in our arsenal to be used, we have to pick something else that we want to go at their buildings with, and honestly, that's rough. I mean, we could sit back in the Orion and just poke their buildings down. That's an option. Yeah, this is a rougher mission decision right here, in my opinion, than any of the ones we faced before. I'll take the Orion. I'll put Freeman in the Jenner. You can go ahead and bring Crab, and then we'll go ahead and put Boyles in the Thunderbolt. We're just going to go all in with everything we have. Honestly, it's demo, so as long as we can put out enough damage, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And between an AC-20 burst fire and a PPC, we should be able to burn down lots and lots of structures very quickly from a good range with our Orion. That's why I took that mech in this one. My goal is going to be to kind of sit back and snipe down buildings so that we can end this very quickly. Generally, in these missions, though, higher fire rate, lower damage weapons are better because buildings don't have much defense. But in this case, I think we can kind of use this to just snipe the crap out of this demolition site.
Be sure to watch your fire around any pipes or tanks, as the contents have the potential of being explosive.
Oh, I don't know how that AC-20 didn't just end it right there. I would have expected that AC-20 to just end that tank. I did whiff the PPC shot there because it has a little bit more drop than I accounted for. But this is nice. We can take out, like, defense towers and stuff from range with our Orion. Everybody stay in lockstep for me, would you? How did I not hit that tank? Oh my gosh, I am not good with sniping weapons, guys. If there's anything we've determined, it's that. Oh, I whiffed all of those AC-20 shots right there. That was dreadful. Alright, we're just going to start hitting buildings. Buildings are easier. They don't move. And since they don't move, that means I can actually hit them. So we're just going to start hitting buildings from as much range as we can. And we will use this to get these things done. There we go. Beautiful. Let's see if we can take out some of these walls to make progressing through them a little bit easier. That works. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The AC-20 burst fire is going to do great for us on these walls and things. Wow. Or not. That wall was just like, I am the wall. Oh, this is good. There we go. Let's go, guys. Keep going. I'm going to march through some of this stuff, too, because that'll help. How I can just lay into that wall with an AC-20 and the wall's like, no. No. I refuse. Alright, wall. You be tough. That wall is pulling us straight up. I am the table on us. Oh, hello there. Now, in this instance, normally I'm not even going to bother with mechs in these, but that is a Hunchy, and I'd like to take out his main weapon just to reduce damage on our squad. Ooh, heat is critical right now. That's problematic. Hi. I'm just gonna step on you real quick. Don't mind me. Oh, Freeman, come on. At least we put Freeman in the Jenner, so if he does lose stuff, it's not the end of the world. Come on, guys. Oh, I overheated there. Uh-oh. Come on, come on. Override that. I need to go. I can't sit here. Yeah, we're just gonna keep laying into the structures here. This is crazy. Maybe I should have taken a... Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. Nope. Nope. So, Freeman got decimated there. I might even just have all of our people hold position and just snipe buildings from the distance. That might even be better. Just have them, like, hold position on the hill. Everybody hold position. And then snipe from the hillside. That actually effectively removes the range of most of our enemies as well. So that's actually not a bad plan. Since we can't really rely on our allies to be hitting buildings and things. Even if we do that just to get a good percentage of damage on it before we actually full engage, that seems like a better deal. I do think that it was perhaps a mistake to take a slow-firing mech into this, because I feel like a lot of the time in these missions it comes down to you to be the one to do all the damage to the buildings. And I am not able to do that. I think AI just like automatically prioritizes enemies over structures, which is normally fine, but with demolition, you're just trying to hit and run. Like, you don't really need to stick around. If we have trouble with this again, what I'll probably end up doing is hopping into the fire starter and just using that. But I don't anticipate that being necessary. I think that if we go in this time, we use a little bit more sound strategy, we have everybody kind of stay back, and we just pick stuff off with our ranged weapons, then we'll be fine. As long as it loads. Hello, game? Pliss? Pliss, I know I made a mistake, but I don't need to be punished with a load screen this long. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. That's not what we want. I was trying to skip this little intro thing, but it's fine. So let's tell everybody.
On your tactical display. Our employer wants it gone, and we aim to please.
I want you all to sit back. Stay here.
New Year's celebration, Commander.
How did that not hit? I thought we had enough range for that. Oh, apparently not. The range on the PPC is not what I thought it was. Oh, okay, but the range on our AC is pretty good. Yeah, we can do significant damage, just... Wait a minute. Really? Wow, watch me... Oh my gosh, guys. Whiffing shots in the snow. I just needed to bring up the thing that shows how much damage we've done, because I don't think it's counting it. Oh, it is counting it, though. Okay, so now we can sit back and snipe. Alright, I'm okay with this. I'm gonna get on this hill right here and just kind of poke out and hit buildings. There we go. This is what I'm talking about right here, guys. Right here. You just sit here and hit buildings from range, and by the time they get close enough to do anything about it, it's not going to help them. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, this is pretty good. We're at about 81% health. I'm gonna have everybody else move in now.
Positioning on you, Commander.
Let's go, guys. Oh, the fall off on that AC-20 here is just beautiful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ah, that time I hit, though. Y'all saw that, right? I actually hit one. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
Component lost.
How'd you lose a Boils? What? Oh my god, you guys are hopeless. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Alright. So this is not what we're here to do. But apparently we're the only ones who understand what we're here to do, and our squad is like, let's just go in. I don't even get it, guys. Alright, eject from your hunchy. Oh, you still have a small laser. You're not gonna eject. Fine, die. So at least everybody's still alive, I guess. The problem there is that we actually counted on our allies not to be like, let's just run past the enemy line and engage in the middle of all of them. Because that seems like a really, really good idea. Oh my gosh, and we can't even take out these structures with an AC-20. Come on. Tell me again how an AC-20 doesn't take one of these walls down. Please explain. I don't know if we're gonna make this, like, make it through this with everybody intact at this point, because they've taken so much damage already. I am well aware that we've managed to damage half of their buildings. I would have probably... Oh, come on. I would have probably already finished this if I was in the Jenner or the Firestarter, to be honest. Alright, my heat is critical, so I've got to watch that. How did I just whiff that shot? Actually, I take it back. I don't want to know. I don't want to know how I'm that bad. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on. Get us back up. Come on. Oh, good. Good. At least Freeman's in a crap mech, though, so... Well, not a crap mech, but a light mech, so it won't be too expensive that we lost something. Can you guys maybe take that air support out? That would, you know, just be general common sense here. Oh my gosh. AI, please. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my gosh. Who wants to bet that somebody dies before we get out of here? Who if you're watching this, put in the comments how many C-bills you want to put on somebody dying before I reach that extract. Boils has thrashed the Thunderbolt, by the way. This is ridiculous. I should have just gone in solo with the Firestarter, guys. Solo with the Firestarter, I would have been fine. Honestly, if we fitted out the Firestarter with Flamers, we could solo with a Firestarter really easy. Please just don't die, guys. Just don't die so we can get through this. That's all I ask. Just don't die.
I tried.
Oh my god! Alright. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that. That was ridiculous. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try one more time, and this time I'm not bringing anybody else. I am going in the Jenner or something like that, and I'm just going to destroy buildings and run. I'm going to destroy buildings and run. Maybe I'll even take the fire starter. Basically, anything that's fast and has firepower I can take. I honestly feel like we just need to keep a second Locust ready for these types of situations, but it's just insane. You guys saw that. That was just insane. Okay, so we took the quick draw here. We took the AC... Wait, did we? We took the quick draw, and then we also took... No, we took the Cicada and the AC-10 burst fire, and then we took a machine gun 3. Perfect. Okay. You guys are useless. You're absolutely useless. I'm disappointed in you. I don't want to call you my fellow pilots. You're dreadful. Just dreadful. Alright. So our options here are the Jenner, which isn't terrible, or the Firestarter, which is also not terrible, but the Firestarter has machine guns, so I think we'll go with that. It does have a slightly easier profile to hit, but it's also got more weapons in general. And if we set them to chain fire, actually, that would make a big, big difference. So let's do that. We're going to set our lasers on this to chain fire so that we can constantly be firing them. And then we'll just use our machine guns on our other mouse button. Now that will mean that I've got to rebind these real quick, which isn't a big deal.
Our target is an industrial complex marked on your tactical display. Our employer wants it gone, and we aim to please. Light that complex up like
is that set to chain fire now?
Commander.
Yes, it is. Beautiful. Okay. This is it, guys. We got this. Chain fire lasers plus machine guns means we got this. We do want to be cognizant of these tanks and things because they're going to be a little bit of a problem, but not too much of a problem, especially not if we're smart and we use the environment as cover. So we're going to come in around this side so that we can use this hillside to cover our engagement, so to speak. And then we are going to take advantage of our speed here. Already took a shot to our leg and our left arm. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. Are we in range to hit things yet? Now we are. Alright, so now we just go. Now we just go. We hit everything in sight. It will do us some good to take these towers down because that will reduce the overall damage that we're taking when we're going through town. Alright. Look at this. Look at the difference in the damage we're having right now versus, like, what was happening before. This is insane. Like, if the AI would just target the city for me, we would be done with these super quick. I'm gonna take this tower down just so that we don't get hit by it while we're moving through town. Alright. Half capacity. That fast, guys. That fast. This is why we needed allies, by the way. Without allies, how would we be totally inefficient? Like, at this point, even if we lose some of our armament, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, one final push and we can get out of here. Let's do this. Oh, 17%, guys. 17%. Oof, our damage is not looking great, though. I mean, at this point, I think we just go after walls. Although maybe not the ones that are actually giving us cover. 4%. Come on, baby. There we go. And we're out. Oof. Our leg has seen better days. We lost an arm. That means a medium laser and a small laser are gone. That's okay. Our goal here now is to get to this hillside right here to provide us some cover while we make our escape. That was infinitely better than when we brought people with us. Oh, no. Well, that's gonna be trouble. Oh, that's gonna be trouble. I think we're dead now. And it's just the air support that's getting us here. It's literally just the air support. It's the air support, and it's the fact that I installed a mod that makes it so that... Okay, let's try that again. So guys, I installed a mod that makes it so that once your leg is blown off, you're always staggered. Like, you don't just magically recover from stagger anymore. So that's why we got wrecked right there. And the crazy thing was that it was just the air support. Like, if you looked at the minimap there, you could see there were 4 air support vehicles firing on us right there. So, like, I need to kill the air support more when I'm going in, and that's fine. But otherwise, that was a great run. A great, great run. And we know the structure of the city a little bit better now, so honestly, we could save ourselves some damage by kind of running the outskirts instead of going through the middle. Going through the middle is always a little bit dangerous because then everybody's firing on you at once. And even if you're in a light mech, you're not going to have cover or anything. It's just not good. So we're going to do strafing circle runs this time. That was so close, though. So close. Without anyone else with us, just us and the fire starter, we had it. We had it. Versus all the damage and things we were taking by bringing our AI allies. And I'm telling you right now, you guys can see, if the AI all turned their weapons on the buildings, if they actually shot the things that they were supposed to shoot, we would be in and out of these missions in no time. If I can do that much damage in one little fire starter, we should be able to do insurmountable damage with 4 big mechs. But our AI allies are like, I'm going to go shoot the other mechs and run into the middle of them and fight with them because that's how we do this. And that's why you die. Okay. Chain fire active, let's go.
Be sure to watch your fire around any pipes or tanks.
So I'm actually going to approach from the side here a little bit earlier this time, so that we can potentially reduce damage even more on our way in. Because we did trigger a tank off to the left there when we were coming in. This way, I don't think we're going to trigger that tank early. I think it's still not going to know we're here until we're real close, which is a little bit better. Oh, am I? I'm also going to come down through this hillside right here, provide us a little more cover. We did take a shot to our right leg there. If I had to guess, that might be a turret out this way somewhere. Oh my gosh, that's a CERM 20 carrier. So that actually might be good to kill before we go in. Mainly just because CERMs are the antithesis to light mechs. There we go. Missiles in general are the antithesis to light mechs. Alright, turrets down. Now we can go in on the city. That's our escape vector I was just establishing right there. So now we're just going to go ahead and hit all these buildings as fast as we can. Just like we did last time. Only this time, we're going to make it out. Arm locks are on Z. I got to remember that. There we go. Arm locks are off. There we go. Take that air support down. Focus in on these buildings. We will want to hit the more explosive sites soon as well. Okay, got a little bit of more damage on that air support, but I didn't actually kill it or anything. That's alright. Main thing here is I'm trying to be smarter about our approach. We still want to get damage in the same way we did last time, but we also don't want to expose ourselves to as much damage as we did last time. There we go. There we go. Let's hit these explosive lines. Let's get these towers. And then there's another set of explosive lines over here. Obviously, we want to try to take down these helicopters if we can, because they are the real problem. Beautiful.
You're almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
There we go. We are in much better shape this time. You can see from our health how much better shape we're in. And a lot of that is us actually killing that air support as we go. So they can't just unload on us anymore like they were before. 10% left. At this point, we can honestly start going after walls if we want to. Although sometimes 10% is a red herring, and going for walls that early can cost you more than it helps you. So now what we're going to do here is we're actually going to go to the outside of these walls and shoot them from the outside, as well as trying to take out some of this air support. The reason why is because while we shoot them from the outside, we still provide ourselves with cover, which is excellent here, and we're out. Give me my extract. Where's it at? Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm not even going to shoot anymore. And the reason I'm not shooting anymore is because we actually want those walls as cover for our escape. This is much, much better than last time. You can see the difference on our damage. And basically all we did was we did a little bit of preparation. So we took out that SERM carrier that was over there that was a problem. We also took out a lot of air support. And frankly, turning the arm locks off was the real savior here for us. We do still have air support behind us, firing on us. There's not a lot we can do unless we circle around to take it out. And that in and of itself proves dangerous because turning around means we circle back into other enemies. Now, if we can do this. There we go. Beautiful. That was unnecessary, though, and I think we actually took a little bit more damage because I did that. You can see that when we turned around, we took some extra hits. But now we're out. We're out. We're clean. We took almost no damage. That's how we do it. Thanks a lot, AI co-pilots. You guys suck. And there we go. Didn't make it to Renowned yet, but we got quite a few C-bills for that one. Oh, wow. Talk about good salvage. Got a couple AC-5 burst fires there. A couple other great things here. We'll just take everything. Take everything because we can. Big payday there, too. 49,000 damage. Hey, and the Battlemaster is finally refit. So if we go look now, look at that. We're at 3.8 million C-bills now. We didn't take much damage. We have a mech that we can sell. Our Battlemaster is repaired and ready to go. I don't think anybody even lost weapons in this entire chain. Yeah, the Locust has a damaged weapon, but that's it. So we could just go ahead and repair here and keep doing missions, but we're honestly so close to an industrial zone that there's not a lot of reason to do that. I'm just going to pop over here to Regulus. There are 3 rare weapons on the market, so I'm going to pop over to Regulus. We'll go ahead and, you know, do our thing there, and that'll be it for this episode. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Rare weapon, ER-PPC. For those of you who do not know, ER stands for Extended Range. That's awesome. I want. It's 2 mil. We'll buy it. I'm not even gonna pretend that I'm not gonna buy that. These are streams. Streams aren't great. We've already determined that. You don't really want streams. Like, my experience with streams is that while they fire a more steady, concentrated stream of damage, you don't necessarily want that with LERMs, because with LERMs, you're just trying to fire a wall of explosives at them so that the ones that do hit do damage across all of their armor. Basically, you're trying to peel armor. So this doesn't really help that much. If these were streaks, I would take them because streaks are great, but I don't think that streaks are available in LERMs. I think streaks are only available... Well, I mean, they are, but they're also kind of overkill when you get them in LERM size. Here, they do have a large laser that is tier 3. I wouldn't mind having that either. I think we'll pick that up. You might say, oh, but now you're down to 1.2 mil again, and we are. But we're down to 1.2 mil, and we also have a Cicada to sell. So we're going to do that. Where did you go, Cicada? There it is. Bye-bye, Cicada. It's honestly not a terrible mech. It's just not... I mean, it does have a lot of speed. Kind of like the Cicada when I look at it that way. But I'm just going to go ahead and sell it anyway. It's fine. That'll keep our money pretty even there. We're back up to 3 mil. There is a Battlemaster available here, but we've already got one. There's a Stalker here that's interesting. The Stalker is interesting because even its arms aren't really arms. That being said, they are, you know, easy enough to blow off, so the fact that they've got quite a bit of stuff in their arms is something to consider. They do pack a ton of firepower, though. They're very compact, and they pack a ton of firepower. The movement speed isn't great, but that's because they're more artillery mechs. It's okay. I think that's going to be it for this one, folks. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!